Learning a new language is like opening a door to a whole new world. It's exciting, but for many English as a foreign language learners, speaking English out loud can feel scary. This fear, known as speaking anxiety, is a common experience. It can make it hard to participate in class, have conversations, and make progress in learning. Many EFL students worry about making mistakes. They might be afraid of being judged by their classmates or their teacher. This anxiety can make them feel nervous and self-conscious. They might even avoid speaking English altogether. It's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes when they are learning something new. Speaking English is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. Speaking anxiety is often caused by a fear of making mistakes. Learners might worry about using the wrong grammar or pronunciation. They might be afraid of not being able to find the right words. This fear can be paralyzing. Another common cause of speaking anxiety is the fear of being judged. Learners may worry about what their classmates and teacher will think of them. They may be afraid of being laughed at or ridiculed. This fear can prevent them from taking risks and trying to speak. It's natural to feel nervous when you're speaking a language that is not your native tongue. But it's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes. Your teacher and classmates are there to support you. They want you to succeed. To truly overcome speaking anxiety, it's helpful to understand where it comes from. Sometimes, the roots of anxiety are psychological. Some learners may have had negative experiences in the past that have made them afraid to speak up. Other times, the causes are social. Cultural norms can play a role in how comfortable people feel speaking in public or in front of authority figures. For example, in some cultures, it is considered rude to interrupt or disagree with a teacher. By identifying the root causes of speaking anxiety, learners can begin to address them in a more targeted way. This might involve working with a therapist or counselor, or simply becoming more aware of how cultural norms might be affecting their behavior. There are many psychological techniques that can help learners manage speaking anxiety. One effective technique is positive self-talk. This involves replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm going to make a mistake," learners can tell themselves, "I'm going to do my best." Another helpful technique is cognitive behavioral therapy. CBT helps individuals identify and change negative thought patterns and behaviors. It can be particularly effective for addressing anxiety. Relaxation exercises, such as deep breathing and meditation, can also be beneficial. These techniques can help to calm the nervous system and reduce physical symptoms of anxiety, such as a racing heart or sweaty palms. Section 5. A safe space to learn. The importance of a supportive classroom. The learning environment plays a crucial role in reducing speaking anxiety. A supportive classroom provides a safe and encouraging space for learners to practice speaking English without fear of judgment. Teachers can create a supportive environment by establishing clear expectations for speaking activities, providing constructive feedback that focuses on progress, not perfection, encouraging peer support and collaboration, and creating opportunities for learners to share their thoughts and ideas in a safe and respectful manner. When learners feel supported and encouraged, they are more likely to take risks and step outside of their comfort zones. This is essential for language development. Section 6. Finding your voice. Practical strategies for speaking with confidence. There are many practical strategies that learners can use to improve their speaking skills and build confidence. One effective strategy is gradual exposure. This involves starting with small, manageable speaking tasks and gradually working up to more challenging ones. Role-playing is another useful technique. Role-playing allows learners to practice speaking in a safe and controlled environment. They can experiment with different language structures and vocabulary without the pressure of a real-life conversation. Other helpful strategies include recording yourself, speaking and listening back to identify areas for improvement, focusing on fluency rather than accuracy in the beginning stages, using visual aids such as flashcards or pictures to support speaking, and practicing speaking with native speakers whenever possible. Section 7. Practice makes perfect. Building fluency through repetition. Repetition is key to improving fluency and reducing speaking anxiety. The more learners practice speaking English, the more automatic and natural it will become. Encourage learners to find opportunities to practice speaking outside of the classroom. One way to incorporate repetition is through language exchange partnerships. Learners can connect with native English speakers online or in their local community to practice conversational skills. Another effective technique is to encourage learners to think in English. Instead of translating from their native language, encourage them to try to think directly in English. This can help to improve fluency and reduce hesitation. Section 8. Seeking support. External resources for overcoming anxiety. For some learners, overcoming speaking anxiety may require additional support. There are many external resources available to help individuals manage anxiety and improve their speaking skills. Therapists or counselors who specialize in anxiety or language learning can provide personalized guidance and support. They can teach learners coping mechanisms and help them to address any underlying psychological factors that may be contributing to their anxiety. Online resources, such as websites and apps, can also provide helpful information and support. These resources often offer tips for managing anxiety, practicing speaking skills, and connecting with other learners. Section 9. Your journey to confidence. A gradual path to speaking success. Overcoming speaking anxiety is a journey, not a destination. It's important for learners to be patient with themselves and celebrate their progress along the way. Every step they take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Remember that making mistakes is an essential part of learning. Encourage learners to view mistakes as opportunities for growth and to embrace the learning process. With dedication, perseverance, and the right support, EFL learners can overcome speaking anxiety and achieve their language learning goals. The journey may have its challenges, but the rewards of confident communication are well worth the effort.